Hi everybody, this is Robert from Buyer Auction Manager, and in this video I'll show you how to customize your track and communicate grid and how to use the software to find and receive items. I'm assuming that you already did the initial setup. If you need help with that, see initial setup video. And I'm also assuming that you have some email templates, and if you don't, then see the automatic synchronization video. Alright, so let's get started. Track and communicate is where you do most of your work. This is where all your items are from eBay, PayPal. This is where you're going to be searching, communicating with sellers, marking items as received, canceling. So first, let's customize this grid. If I click on the Manage button, I'll get the screen with all available columns. As you can see, some of them are not included, and you can customize it to whatever you like. So let's say that I don't really care for seller email, so I'll uncheck this. And I don't care if I left feedback or not, so I'll check this. Everything else I'll keep. Also the position, so that's where on the grid the item appears. So if you can reorder if you'd like, and you can set the width of the actual cell. So if you want it bigger, you set it bigger, and if you want to restore the original settings, you would just click this button. So let me just save it so the grid reloads for me and only shows me the items that I wanted to see. Now, so each column comes with a filter. So right now I can filter by any of those items. I can put in part of the word, part of the number, or the whole number, whole word in here, and it's going to find it for me. So let's say that I received an item that has the tracking number that ends with 21900. So I put it in, and then I can either press enter or I can click on the apply button. So let me press enter. So there are two items. I know that this is this item with this tracking number. I received it. I right click and I'm going to mark it as received. So if you double click now on this item to bring up the details, you'll see that it was received and was received on this date. The notes, I can just add whatever I want. This is for your use, so I mean you can keep whatever notes you want in here. And also you have 3 custom fields that you can use for your internal tracking. So let's say that you internally assign some kind of numbers to your items, so you can just put those here. Let me just save it, and the note is here that the custom one is not showing, but if I wanted to show, I would go to manage and check this box, click save, and the grid will reload. So let me just get this item, and as you can see, the item is there. So now I can actually search by this custom field. So I can search for item. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's upper or lowercase, it ignores the case. So item 0, and that's the only one that that is like that. So also, let's say that I received an item that doesn't have a tracking number. Let me just clear this grid, the filters, and apply so it reloads it. So I received an item that doesn't have a tracking number. I don't have the item number, but I have the location. So I know that it's from this town. I press enter, and there's only one item like this. So I open it up, I look at it. Yes, this is it. I received my item, and I found it in a couple seconds. If you didn't have this, it would be very difficult for you to find it on eBay. So I mark it as received. I got my date, found it, and I save it. You right click on it and you can leave feedback right away. So leave feedback brings up the feedback templates. You choose the template you want and you submit feedback. Now one thing with feedback, in the setup section there is this automatically mark item as received when feedback left. If you check this box, what you can do, instead of marking item as received, you can just go to leave feedback, and once you leave the feedback, it actually is going to automatically mark this item as received. Alright, let me clear the grid and apply it so it reloads all the items. There's one more that I want to look at. Let me just find it. This one. Alright, so this item has a case open, a protection case. As you can see here on the top, it lets you know that there is a case for it. You can click on view protection case, and it gives you the details about the case. Also the communication. Gives you all the messages. Oops, stuck. Alright, so it gives you all the messages. You double click and it takes you to the message on eBay. Let's see if you need to cancel an item. Double click, change the status, canceled, save, and you're done. So initially, when you pull your transactions, all your items are gonna say ordered. So once you start working, you start giving them statuses, and this way later on you can search by status. So you can only see the items that are ordered, only the ones that are received, or whatever status you want to search for. Easier for you to find the items. In here, let me just bring the ordered items. So you can, if you haven't received an item for a long time, and you somehow filter it to couple different sellers, you can right click and you can email seller, choose your template. You just create your own template. You can make changes here if you'd like. Send is gonna send it. In the filters, you can use multiple fields, not just one. So I have ordered now. So let's say I'll do part of the title, and I press enter. So all the ordered items that have Michael in the title anywhere, those are the ones that are brought to me. So as you can see, this makes your job of receiving item a lot easier. It's a lot faster, a lot more accurate. I mean, it should save you tons of time and eventually money, because you're not spending a lot of time, or you're not paying for people to do this. I think that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or you need help, you would just go to help and email support, and that's going to send me an email, and I'll usually respond pretty quickly. Alright, again, thanks for watching and take care.